Hello everyone, this is MJPWGaming with another Toy Story toy review. I know, gaming channel, toy review, Toy Story, I know. It's completely odd, but this one was something I really felt like I should try to do, in regards to all the other Toy Story things I've kind of reviewed. And the support for the Toy Story toy reviews are actually like really good if you go back and look at the other reviews. But I also felt like I really wanted to do this video because this one I actually didn't know that they made a new version of Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head, in comparison to like the old style of the Mr. Potato Head. And as a matter of fact, speaking of the old style, that's the old style Mr. Potato Head. This is actually the Mr. Potato Head that I had growing up. I think the shoes are off of another Potato Head, basically, but you can already tell, like, there's a lot of differences. This one is a whole lot more screen movie accurate, in comparison. So I'm not going to just leave it in the box. That would have been one thing I wanted to do, but a review calls for actually busting him out of the box. So let me open him up and we'll be right back. Okay, so straight out of the box, this is what he looks like. You're probably wondering, where is his other arm? Well, to package him in the box, they kind of had it like that, so it's like to make it a little smaller. It's actually going to be in his back compartment, at least we hope. That would be pretty bad if he didn't come with his other arm, basically. And something I don't know if this is on, like, the previous, like, of the newer kind of dolls. I know for sure, like, the older ones, they never had that. But, so, I can't get his ear out now. Okay. So, it's odd because there's 3 slots now, and there's also slots here at the very back. I don't know if that's like a new thing, but yeah, so like just look at him from this, his ears, his arms are just about the same as the old ones. I'm going to be comparing to the old figures rather than something like the collection version, because I mean the collection version is almost nearly like the movie. Like I say almost, but I'm comparing to actual Potato Head figures that was put out for Toy Story 4, basically. And I really love this one. When I discovered that he existed, I purchased him almost immediately. And it's not bad of a price. He was like $9.99, something like that. I think the old ones, my mom actually mentioned that the old ones actually costed like $5, something like. So we got a tongue, we got his other arm, got a baggie. Okay, so it also includes his other, like, his new style of, like, teeth and eyes, in case you don't want him to be completely like Toy Story, I guess. Got the nose, so you can completely redo him like the new style that Hasbro has kind of pushed out. Nothing else really in there. You can just see the new things. And this is a new thing. You see where it's like a smile. That's their new style instead of just a hole for the mouth. Alright. So he's really cool. It's really hard to pop the eyes and the different parts out one-handed. I guess since it's like it's the first kind of like, the first time messing with it. I guess if they got like played with a lot and things like that, then the parts probably come right off. I mean, you can probably, I guess you could like slide the mouth in that. That's pretty cool. If you really felt like that, maybe you wanted to make him a little more like smug. Okay, so I took all the parts off. This is the potato body. It's very much newer and different in comparison to the old style. It's a little bit different. Yeah. And of course, like, this is probably, in my opinion, the most screen accurate, but we've never been able to get a two-eyed, or two separate eyes for a potato head. But it's weird, we got, like, two arm slots, an ear slot, whatever in the world those are. I guess maybe you can attach, like, wings or something to him. And they have a, if I can get it to focus, you can kind of see. It's got a good texture to it. But I think that texture is pretty much on all of them. But yeah. It seems smaller. Let's see. There it goes. I'm going to end up breaking it. It's scary. And this is also another thing I was actually going to add into the video. So, you know how Potato Head, like, he doesn't have arms like those in the movie. He has bendy arms. Well, that's how the old style body used to be. You like that ranch over there? I tried to clear off my desk, but... yeah, so the old style body, it actually has bendable hands, and this is what Andy's is actually in the movie, in the Toy Story movies. So I went through my storage and I dug out this guy to actually go back through and check it out. So, like, the bodies are a little different. This one with the bendy arms is a little more chunkier. However, this one I think is actually more movie accurate. Maybe, I don't know. Really, it's a toss-up on whatever you really like. I would always like, ever since the Toy Story collection ones came out, I've always wanted a completely screen accurate toy, but I guess it's too much to ask for. Alright, so I got him all back put together. I think I understand why there's an extra hole there. Is because since the ears are like much different of a shape and things like that, the arms don't exactly fit where they used to normally fit. So they're down lower, and I think that's actually how it is in the movie. Looking at him like dead on, he looks just like he's from the movie. Kind of like. One thing that's weird though, the shoes are actually a faded type of blue now. They're almost like a grayish color. It's really hard to pick up on camera. Hopefully you can kind of see that. And the lighting of my room definitely doesn't help to get a full kind of look at him. But, like, I really like this potato head. He looks just like he's from the movie. Like, it's ridiculous. Now, if we can only ever get a separate-eyed one and a bendy arm one, but who knows? That'll probably never happen. Another thing to point out too, you may be wondering what's missing. Well, he doesn't have his eyebrows. He didn't come with eyebrows at all for this one, which is a little odd. I've always thought that maybe they can include the eyebrows on the eyes if they ever put it separate, you know, because I think that's how Andy's is. Maybe it's separate. I don't know. It's odd. But yeah, it looks really good. So, in comparison to the old one is definitely taller. I think that's just because of the body, though. The nose is smaller on this one. The mustache is actually how it is in the movie, in comparison to this one, where it's like all bushy-like. He never really had a good mouth that was movie accurate. And yeah, like, these have eyebrows, but they're, like, way too big. Well, so, these parts definitely don't seem right on this body. If we had these arms on the new body, I think it would definitely look a lot better. Maybe if I can get another one, or at least the body, you know, maybe I can take the arms off of this. This is also not gonna work. Maybe I can take the arms off of this and put it onto the new body, basically, and kind of make it work. There's also no hole there for the old bodies, so on the new hats, they have those, so it doesn't exactly fit. But this is almost completely screen accurate. I say almost because I think the body is just way too much bigger. But yeah, and it also doesn't seem right because it's like almost like a smirk almost. It's kind of funny looking. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Okay, so final review. I really appreciate this thing for existing. I appreciate Hasbro actually making something that's fairly actual, like from the movie, you know. Like, this is the closest we've ever been to a full, like, movie accuracy in regards to, like, Potato Head, you know. And yeah, I know, we have the Toy Story collection ones, but, you know, he's animatronic, that, you know, most of the things in there, they have, like, toy modes and things like that. They're mainly meant to be collector's items, and this is a plaything, you know. I always appreciated the standard types of toys, because those are the ones that get played with, and I find those a whole lot more interesting than the Toy Story collection ones. And yeah, I mean, I do buy those, as a collector's item, but these, obviously, I'm not in my 20s out here playing with Mr. Potato Head right now, but you know, in regards to someone who maybe, like, they have kids now, they want to buy their kid a toy and be like, oh yeah, like, yeah, this is from the new Toy Story movie, you can actually play with Mr. Potato Head, he's straight from the movie, you know. It looks a whole lot better than what we had at least what I had when I was a kid. It's definitely more movie accurate, if that makes sense. So, 10 out of 10, definitely. I really love this thing. And like I said, the price was not bad for me. It was like $10. To get something that looks this good for that, he's definitely going to be sitting on my shelf looking at me as I'm doing whatever, as I'm working on the computer, things like that. It's really cool. I really do like this thing. And I may try and look out and see if there's actual, like, the part arms that actually, like, you can pull. Oh, I don't even know if I told you guys. So it's like, I had mentioned that maybe sometime I can get another body to put these arms into. If you're wondering why I didn't just take it out of the body and put it into that, well, when these were made, they're like sealed onto the body. So if you look in here, you see that? Yeah. That's why I can't do that. So I would actually have to cut them out of the body. And these are like super old Potato Heads. And, or not super old, but, you know, these are like the earlier versions. But, yeah. So, like I said, he's really good. I really like this one. If you plan to go get this guy, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. You want to see what it looks like, because we haven't seen what he looks like without his mustache since Toy Story 2. I mean, it looks just like him from Toy Story 2. Obviously, the little mouthpiece kind of sticks out from the mouth because it's not big enough. It looks just like how he did when he pulled his mustache off, you know. I really like it. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.